Hi Libra, this is your monthly reading for the month of April for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading and this is not going to resonate for every single Libra out there. Alright you guys, let's get started. What is happening for my Libras for the month of April? We have bliss is worth creating from, feed your artistic, fierce serenity. And then we also have your soul shines. So a lot of my Libras right now could be more in a artistic style. Some of you guys might even be artists, but there's something here where you guys are creating something, and it's like creating something out of what brings you joy. So let's see what's going on for my Libras. Yeah, see, we have the Nine of Cups here already. I feel like some of you guys are kind of in this process right now for the month of April to really decide what it is that you really want. Trying to get clear on something here. I feel like some of you guys will eventually come to this conclusion. I'm getting that some of you guys... Some of the decisions that you might be making might come from a state of a disbelief, though. Let's see. Okay. And then that Nine of Wands. So... I get this feeling here, Libra, for the month of April, a lot of you guys are really limiting parts of what it is that you think you really want. So I feel like some of you guys are wanting to become more realistic with what your creativity is. So I feel like for a lot of you... there's something that you feel like you're missing or lacking. And it's like you're afraid of missing a specific opportunity. So I feel like some of you guys, like I said, wanting to become more realistic. But there's certain things that you feel like you can't obtain or that it's unrealistic of you. So maybe you drop the stuff that you feel like is just a dream and you try to hold on to the stuff that's more tangible, that's more reasonable. Because I get this feeling that maybe here, Libra, you've been around people that are like, oh, be realistic, especially if you're an artist or you like to do certain things. I feel like a lot of you guys, you're blocking your creativity because you have these restricted beliefs about money. You have these restricted beliefs about finances. I'm also getting to that a lot of you guys are afraid of disappointment or failure. It's like you think about the pain that it would be associated with if you did go for your true desires or your true goals. And it's like some of you guys, you're clouding your own judgment and you're not seeing things for what they really are because I feel like you have all of these misbeliefs about something. And I'm also getting that for a lot of you guys, maybe you're too afraid to really come out and communicate what it is that you truly desire about because you're afraid of people judging you going down that path. Because I feel like you're around people who always tell you yet you're right or that you're wrong. I just feel like you're around people who have this tendency of putting you down, putting your dreams down. I also am getting that for some of you guys, you're waiting for some type of financial stability or security. So it's like you're trying to plan out your goals. And I think some of you guys are trying to save up money. You're trying to be realistic about stuff. And I'm also getting that some of you guys feel like you need to walk away emotionally about certain topics or about certain things that it is that you want. Some of you guys, I feel, are currently in this process right now because if you look at these here, I feel like for the shadow, a lot of my Libras, you guys are, like I said, trying to be more realistic about something here. And it's like you're neglecting some kind of emotional issue that you have. It's like you're trying to walk away emotionally from something that you wanted. It's like some kind of goal or dream because you feel like it's unrealistic in some way and you're afraid that it's going to be a burden. Like your emotions are a burden or something. But it's not. I feel like you guys have had issues in your childhood where maybe I'm also getting just like starving artist, you know, kind of come up. Some of you guys, whatever this is, you don't even have to be an artist, but there's some type of misconception or misbelief about this past situation here where people did not entertain what you were thinking or believing at the time. And maybe a part of you wish that you would have held that in by yourself because I feel like you guys are really hard workers here, Libra, but you're focusing on all of the wrong things. So I feel like some of you guys, you really need to get down to understanding, you know, is this really realistic, or is it just what I believe is realistic? Because I feel like for a lot of you guys, you have all these bright, amazing ideas, Libra, but you're not putting it on paper. You're not making it a reality because other people have a differing opinion than you, or because you're afraid of, you know, what if I fail? Like there's something here that's like fear and limiting beliefs that's holding you back, and perhaps even financially as well. There are certain endeavors that you really want to do, but you don't have the money or the resources to make it a reality yet. So you're feeling like you're trapped. Your emotions feel like you're suffering emotionally because it feels like you're not really happy, like you're in this crossroad. With that 9 of Cups here, I really feel like, you know, you're blocking a sense of your own self-satisfaction because you're afraid of making the wrong decision. You're afraid of choosing the wrong thing. And whatever this is that the divine is trying to give to you, it's like an unconventional way of doing something. And I think that you are afraid that you're going to choose the wrong thing because there's maybe something deep inside of you that you feel like you want to accomplish and achieve, but you feel like you can't, or that you're unable to. So let's get some clarifiers here, Libra. I'm just curious because I feel like for everybody, I mean, it's going to be different, obviously. So take whatever resonates. But I feel like artist is like heavily coming up here, or something that's just very creative to you. See, yeah, you're not listening to your emotions because there's a piece of you afraid to move forward with that. You need to trust yourself here, Libra. I'm also getting to that you are kind of in this permanent state of pause for the moment. And I feel like it's mostly because you're afraid of just taking that immediate action because you don't want to be too hasty. Like you're trying to come at it very level-headed, which is a good thing, but to completely bulldoze or ignore your emotions with it is kind of the issue. Because I feel like what it is you're afraid of being judged by certain people around you, or you're afraid of certain people's opinions. I'm getting to that for some of you. You just don't want to have to defend yourself with people. You don't want to have to try and rationalize or prove to people why you're doing what you're doing. So some of you guys, there's just this fear that you have when it comes to creating something. And I feel like it has a lot to do with you're afraid that people are going to see you as less. Maybe you're afraid that people aren't going to be willing to invest into you the way that you're hoping. Yeah, because I feel like you want to be around people that reciprocate with you, people that, you know, like you're holding on to what a specific person thinks about you. And you want to make this person happy, but you want them to see you really good. You want them to see you good. So it's like whatever this is, it's a hingent towards making that decision. And I feel like that's where your mind is muddled, or you're just clouding your judgment. Yes, feeling like you need to walk away from something. And I feel like it has something to do with a passion of yours. Something that will bring you actual fulfillment in the long run, but you are afraid to move forward with that. There's a lot of fears holding my Libras back. And I think it's because you're afraid of the rejection, you're afraid of that heartache, and you're afraid that of what this person's going to say, what people are going to say, or make fun of you for what you're wanting to manifest into the world. There's somebody in particular here, Libra, that's really keeping you stuck. And I feel like it has a lot to do with maybe they actually are financially supporting you, or this person, I don't know what this person has over you or what they do for you or just why you think so highly of them, but they're really influencing your decision making here. I'm also getting a very, a piercing pain in my head. So I don't know if this is giving you guys a headache. Because you guys are really focusing right now on your stability. You're really focusing on what you need. But I just keep getting that you don't want to start drama or conflicts. You want to make this person feel happy. You want to feel happy. But this is a burden on you. And I feel like you're working really hard, but you're trying to get this person to... Now, I don't know if this person you're dealing with, I feel like they can be pretty blunt and rude. They could even lie to you. Or I'm really getting this, though, more than anything, that you're lying to yourself here about what it is that you really want. Because whatever this is for you here, Libra, I feel like it's going to bring you some form of satisfaction. And I feel like it's going to balance something else out in your life. So I feel like the message for April is, yes, you need to be logical. Yes, you need to be rational. But at the same time, you know, in order for you to be truly a rational and be able to actually do what's best for you and everyone else, you also need to take account your emotions and what it is that you're going through emotionally with this situation and with this connection. Because I feel like for some of you guys, you're dealing with somebody here who... I guess the way that I want to describe it is they might, like, they're very opinionated, very overly opinionated. They always say to you, Libra, you need to be more rational. You know, you're too emotional. You're too this or that. So I feel like there's something going on there. But whatever is going on, this person is really taking advantage in some form or another. And I feel like it's because you're wanting to please this person. You want this person to be happy with you. So I feel like you try to appease this individual. But at the same time here, Libra, whatever this is for you, because I mean, this could even be a job or a career, or maybe you feel like you have to appease your boss. So you have to do something. It's like you're afraid of missing out on specific opportunities, but you're not making any moves right now. I feel like a lot of you guys are feeling very stuck, very drained, not knowing what moves to make, not knowing what you should do next. And I feel like it's really starting to take a toll on you because a lot of you guys are feeling like you don't have the final say. I'm also just getting that a lot of you guys too, you're really afraid to go after your dreams because then what if you do fail, right? There's this big sense of afraid of failure. But what's really interesting, though, is it's like with that 9 of Wands, I'm really getting with that shadow that you're really holding on to that still, though. Even though you're trying to walk away from it emotionally, which I feel like is a lie in a way that you're telling yourself, like, oh, it's okay. Whatever this thing is that I want to achieve in my life, or whatever this is that I know is going to make me emotionally happy, what if I'm wrong? What if it's not? You know, and then it's like you're trying to convince yourself that whatever this is that you want isn't good for you, or that you can't have it, or that it's just a pipe dream. It's unrealistic. I need to be more realistic with my life. But really, in reality, it's like how do you really know? Because I feel like some of you guys, this is definitely an unconventional way of going. It's like going through the road less traveled in a sense. But I feel like it's really going to ultimately lead you to places and blessings that you would have no idea. So I feel like you really need to balance out. And that's really what I'm getting with that temperance, but like underneath it, you really need to balance out the logic and your emotions and work with both. Understand that you have to have both in order to go through life. It's like your emotions is like your compass. It helps you navigate through your life, but while your thoughts are kind of making sure that you are dodging the obstacles and able to overcome whatever is thrown at you. So, you have to have both. And I feel like for a lot of my Libras, for the month of April, that's kind of what this is requiring of you, is to learn to balance out your emotion and the mental side of this situation. So really start to question yourself. Is this accurate? Is this right? Am I just following my logic and ignoring my emotions? Or am I just following my emotions and ignoring my logic? And how can I balance both out so that I'm walking in a more even tone where I don't feel like I'm stumbling as much. I don't feel like I'm struggling as much, because I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're more in your head than you are in your heart space, and you need to be able to balance out the two and be able to listen to your intuition more and really understand, whatever this is that you want to accomplish or achieve, you have the ability to do so, but you have to trust yourself and know that you're going to know what's best for you. So, let's see. Let's get the last messages here. Choose who you are becoming. Yeah, because I feel like whatever this decision is, it's going to set you off on a whole new path. We have nourish the sacred feminine. You are living poetry. Overwrite your intuition. Changes. You are epic. Creator, fire. Stop, drop, and ground. And we have fill your cup with sacred giggles. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys are taking this way too seriously. And even though whatever this situation is here, Libra, I feel like it is a serious situation, you should still laugh and enjoy yourself and have a good time and learn that, no matter what happens, you're going to be okay. But what I'm really getting here is, you are choosing what you're becoming. You guys are moving through life. Things are changing quickly for you. And that's really what I'm getting here, Libra. It's like things are starting to speed up for you more and more, but you need to know you are the creator of your own universe. You are the person that can create whatever this is that you want in your life. And you just need to put in that effort and in that force and energy. But of course, we also have that stop, drop, and ground. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, because I feel like you guys might right now not be making very many decisions because you're really needing to see things through or gain different perspectives. Now is a great time right now, Libra, to stop and really ground yourself, get into the root chakra, more into your body, especially when we have nourished the sacred feminine, the feminine energy. I mean, if you think about it, it's all about your body, it's your senses, it's being here on this earth. So learning to appreciate and enjoy the little things, start to take better care of yourself. So get fragrances or something that smells good and enjoy the smells, enjoy the food, the taste, just enjoy the things that you can have, and more things will accumulate for you. But I'm really feeling like with that overwrite your intuition, I feel like you're overthinking things way too much, and you need to learn to simplify things down, because I feel like change is happening so quickly. And I think a lot of you guys forget your greatness, forget that you are epic, forget that you are something special and you're unique. And whatever this is that you want to attain or put out into the universe, you're going to attract it a lot faster through enjoying yourself, through having a good time through this like twisting, winding road. Because I feel like a lot of you guys right now are on a journey and you get to choose who you are as a person. And I feel like there's something about you guys where you might have this, even if, say, for instance, you're not as artistic as some, I just feel like a lot of you guys are, though, very artistic. And some of you might say, well, I'm not a very artistic person, but think about it in a way. It's like you can do any job, like even a doctor is artistic, you know, having to figure out what's wrong with the patient, putting it all together, making sure that, you know, they're healed. Like that in a way is an art form. So whatever it is that you're wanting to create, come at it with that feminine energy, come at it with that flowing energy here so that so things can come to you more smoothly. Things don't have to be difficult. And I mean, it's so true. We are the ones that are making it hard. We're the ones that put ourselves in situations. It's like we put roadblocks in front of us just to try and overcome them without even realizing that we're doing it. So I feel like for a lot of my Libras, I feel like your mantra for the month of April is life gets to be easy. Things don't have to be hard, you know? This gets to be fun. This gets to be easy. And just keep telling yourself that. And eventually you're going to believe it. And, you know, it's going to start to change and shift the way you view things. And in return, it's going to show that externally. So really get into your feminine, really ground yourself in the present moment here, Libra. And know that no matter what happens, you're going to be okay. You have what it takes, everything that you want to achieve. Because I feel like for some of you guys, one of the main issues you have is, oh, I don't have the money or I don't have the resources. But I'm telling you right now, Libra, you have more than you realize. And whatever resources you do have, you need to use that to your advantage. And the more that you work with what you do have, the universe is going to give you more. So just know that, you know, right now, even if it doesn't look good, even if your life seems bleak, you can have the ability to change that. You just need to give yourself the permission to do so. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, that's where you're starting to really change and shift and mold your reality, is through knowing and understanding that you are the creator of your own universe. So yeah, this is a very positive reading, but definitely trust your emotions. Really sit down and analyze your beliefs, your thoughts, your emotions, and look at all of the factors, right? So for instance, if you say, well, I don't have the money, or I don't have this, or I don't have that, you know, look at all of the stuff that you're using as an excuse and really say to yourself, okay, are these really a huge factor for me starting something right now or at this moment? You know, am I just using these as a reason to not continue my life? And just really contemplate that, really wonder, you know, ask yourself, like, am I really just self-sabotaging my own greatness because I'm afraid of failure, or I'm afraid of actually achieving that, you know? Because I feel like a lot of you guys, you have everything you need now, Libra. You just need to start to see it and be utilize what you have. And things will start to flow more easily for you. But have fun, enjoy yourself, laugh, don't take things too seriously. And when things start to come into your viewpoint that is a challenge, ask yourself, okay, how can I overcome this? Instead of, oh no, what do I do now? You know, ask yourself, okay, how am I going to change this? How am I going to overcome this? It gets to be easy. It gets to be fun. You get to be in your feminine. You get to have a playful energy, and things will start to gravitate towards you, and things will start to flow easier for you, especially if you're an artist. Get into that feminine energy and things will start to flow easier for you. So that's what I have for my Libras for the month of April. Hopefully this resonates for you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys have a great and wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.